Known for his high energy, larger than life shows, Russell Dickerson's extending his Big Wheels and Backroads tour with an upcoming show at the Andrew J. Brady Music Center. And we're catching up with Russell before the tour starts up tomorrow. Russell, it is so great to see you. We know Cincinnati is excited to have you back on March 2nd. How excited are you to hit the road again?
Oh, so stoked. I mean, that's what I live for. I love every aspect of the whole music business, but I mean, the live show is what I write songs for.
Well, tell us more about your new deluxe album.
It's called the After Party Deluxe, and I really just wanted to the album is 15 songs, but the deluxe is 25 songs. And I wanted to go deeper on all these songs. Like the ones that have energy, I wanted to do even more. So we did the live recordings of Big Wheels and She Likes It and I Still Believe and I Wonder. So it just like there I just wanted to take that energy up another notch. And then with like the more intimate songs, I wanted to strip those back even more. So the album went from like here to, here. And so I wish I could do that with every song, explore multiple multiple ways of producing us one song.
Well, your current single, God Gave Me a Girl, recently hit #1 on the country aircheck media base chart, and that marks #5 of #1 singles. What does that feel like?
Oh, I mean, it's so good. I mean, to go from sitting in a room writing a song and you're like, "I think we got something here," to it being the #1 song in country music is like it's such a blessing, and it's just so sometimes it's surreal, especially like 5. Like, that's a milestone. 5 and 10, hopefully 10's the next one. And, yeah, it's just like it's such a great it's validating, especially as a songwriter, to sit in a room and be like, "I think this is a great song." And then here we are with my 5th #1.
Well, as a singer and a songwriter, where do you get the inspiration for your music?
I mean, for the most part, if I haven't lived it, I can't write it. And it's just so much easier to pull from real life. Like the first song on the album, my most recent album it's called Blame It on Being Young. And we were sitting in the room and we're trying to like come up with like, oh, what are these stories? And I was like, so finally I just sat down and took the guitar. I was like, what did we used to do when we were like young and stupid? It's like we used to TP houses of all like the cute girls that we liked. And then, we like street stealing street signs and, all this stuff and just pulling from like, and the song just like fell out. And it's one of my favorite songs that I've ever written. And so it's so much easier to just pull from real life experiences.
Well, not only are you a performer, I mean, you're also a husband, a father. How do you juggle those titles and still be amazing at all three?
Oh, I'm not. I wish I was. I'm trying to figure it out day by day. It's just, you know, it's we were talking last night. I was like, I feel like we're drowning, but you just it's hour by hour, honestly. It's just getting through the next hour. We have a 4-month-old, and so it's like, you know, it's wake up. How can I help? What can we do? What do we do? I have to leave tonight. So how can I make this easier on you? And stuff like that. It really is. It's a lot of communication and with my wife and just figuring out how to do this.
Is there a moment in your music career that really stands out to you as a favorite?
Um, I think the most recent would be playing my first arena. That to me is like I always gauge not gauge success, but you know what I mean? Like I gauge like well, I guess it is success, whatever. On I'm like how many people, like the like playing an arena to me, you can't fake that. You can't fudge those numbers of 6,000 people buying a ticket to your concert. You know what I mean? Like you can fudge YouTube video streams and TikTok followers, but you can't do that with a ticket. And so I that's how I always keep a pulse on where we're at. And I pour everything we have into these live shows. And it's just like the fact that we made it to arenas is just like the craziest thing to me.
Where can people go to get tickets and just stay up to date with everything you're doing?
Instagram is probably where I'm on the most. But yeah, russelldickerson.com. And that'll take you to the socials, that'll take you to merch, that'll take you to tickets, that'll take you to whatever you want. Anything Russell Dickerson is right there at the .com.
Any special message for your Cincinnati fans?
Yeah, I freaking love you guys, and I can't wait to see your beautiful faces. It's been a long time from the old tin roof, but we're gonna kick it up a notch. Kick it up a notch at the RD party. So I can't wait to see you guys there.
All right, thanks, Russell. Can't wait for the show. And for you at home, you can get your tickets at russelldickerson.com or scan the QR code on your screen to see Russell Dickerson at the Andrew J. Brady Music Center on March 2nd.